here there are two things. It depends what you're writing, television or a book, for instance. Mm-hmm. I've had two interesting experiences in writing a book. The first book I wrote, neither of my books are successful, that is selling-wise. They're all brilliant, but the first book I wrote, I outlined completely. I knew exactly where I was going, and it worked out fine. When I started to write the second book, I got involved in a bunch of articles by writers who insisted that the characters that you write will lead you to your ending. That it's the characters who will design the plot for you. I said, okay, I'll try that. I didn't know where the heck I was going with it. And the amazing thing is the characters did lead to the ending. And I think I got a much more interesting and humorous book out of it. So that's, if you're talking about technique, that's a way I'm right now in the middle of a book, and I will continue along that way. You got to help the characters go in the direction you want to go. You don't just sit down at the typewriter and say, where am I going? It doesn't happen. Writing for television, writing a play is totally different. I write some one-act plays. But even in one-act plays, like in regularly, it's the event that has to happen. Some event has to happen. I think I mentioned that earlier. And a lot of people write without an event happening. And it's just not there. As far as writing television, I can only talk about the half-hour process. Because the characters are already established, it's different than any other kind of writing. You have to be aware of that character's habits, likes, dislikes, and you can't stray from that. Otherwise, you lose it, and you're into a story that you say, that makes no sense, or that doesn't work. Why doesn't that? It's because your characters were not kept honest. So I think that's an important thing when you're doing the half hour. It, too, has to have, there used to be a lot, well, in my day, there was Act One, there was tease, which lasted about a minute until it said, that girl, or whatever it was. And then you did one act, a break, and another act. That was it, that was the show. Now, even on half-hour shows, there seems to be many more breaks than that. And so it's hard to write to an event on a cliffhanger, or whatever you want to call it, for that kind of show. And I wish they'd revert to the other style, but the commercials need to be shown. So the truth part of it, the Carl Reiner part of it, is the important lesson that I've learned. And some of the stuff I write is good, and some isn't. Everything you write isn't good. I think you should also learn that. You go back, I've gone back and read, I said, oh my God, did I write that? That's stupid. It's usually because I forgot the character, or I forgot the honesty.